rushing 24 yards thus far today, 41.
It brings up a 2nd and goal situation at the 1. 12:54 left to play. Byers still down, 11 carries, 41 yards for him today. He has been outstanding in the first 4 games for Philadelphia as a pass receiver for Buddy Ryan.
Didn't it look like Buddy Ryan was saying pass?
Looks like it.
I mean, that's the old signal for pass. Here's the play again of Byers. You can see the goal. There's not a lot of blocking down there, and there's a lot of giants come flying in there. It looked like number 70, Leonard Marshall, hit him right in the back.
Right in the kidney area. Byers, of course, has had a history of foot problems ever since he was at Ohio State and came out of Ohio State. Bears coming back against Tampa Bay. They're in the 4th quarter now. And Minnesota and Green Bay both winning. Dallas and Detroit continue to lose.
And Indianapolis, you see that 30-7 over Buffalo. That was supposed to be a close one.
And Jim Kelly has been carried out with a bad left shoulder.
Now I still think down here, you got to get the ball in there. You got to get to 7. And I think you have to get it with Randall Cunningham.
A half yard they need. Higgs and Tony. Higgs, he didn't get it. Pepper Johnson, number 52, knocked his shoe off.
Tell you, that is some hit. Higgs went to go flying. Lawrence Taylor catches him from the outside. Pepper Johnson is in there. They hit him so hard right here, they knock his shoe right off. He goes to jump. He jumps. The Giants jump. There's nothing. I still say they either have to throw it or let Randall Cunningham do it. They're not going to do it with these guys running behind those guys.
Byers is back, and here's Cunningham. Got to run. Touchdown. They waited a while to signal. But the nearest official finally went up with the hands. It was a struggle, even when he finally scored. It was tough.
I think that's what they had to do, though, because they can't run it in against that defense. They either have to throw it or let Randall Cunningham. In fact, as Steinbeck kind of fouled up, he trips coming out of here. He gets behind Ron Salter's guard. It was going to be a bootleg. I think he wanted to cut it in there. He couldn't. He gets it strung out to the sideline, and he does get the ball over.
And the official, after being helped by a fellow official, finally makes the indication touchdown.
Well, you see, both feet are in. Now the ball goes over right there. It's in his left hand. All it has to do is break the plane, which is the front part. He did it before he did it the second time. See, as he goes down right now, that ball breaks the plane. Then he brings it back, then he sticks it out again.
They may be taking another look at that one.
Well, if they don't know when the whistle blew, then I think, see right there, now that ball's a touchdown. Now as he goes down, that's a touchdown. Right there. Now, what they could say was his knee down, or when did his knee go down? We had to look at this on the clicker. They just decided that it was a touchdown.
Under review, the play will stand as called. Touchdown.
It is a touchdown indeed. 6 plays to go 50 yards. 44 of them in one pop. The other 6 were extremely difficult.
And it all started off with a big kickoff return.
Extra point by Zendejas is good. 16-14. The Giants lead by 2 with 11 minutes and 49 seconds left to play.
What good is an abundance of rich, soft leather in a luxury car if it doesn't have the stopping power of anti-lock brakes? What good is more legroom than the biggest Cadillac if your car doesn't have Ultra Drive, the world's most advanced transmission? And how satisfying is elegant styling without Crystal Key, a better warranty than Rolls or Mercedes? The all-new Chrysler Fifth Avenue. There is no luxury without engineering.
Attention football fans. Get a free NFL warm-up jacket when you buy 10 rolls of thick insulation R19 or higher from you know who. But hurry, offer ends October 15th.
We used to have a chair, and my father used to come up from work every night, and he used to sit in this one chair, and all the change from his pockets would empty out into the chair. We would all go flying for that chair, and we'd take all the change and say, I did it for years.
How many people ever broke their neck falling backwards in a chair, honestly?
Broke their kids' necks leaning back.
If you fall out of a tree and break your neck, I'm going to kill you. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Levi's 100% cotton Dockers. If you're not wearing Dockers, you're just wearing pants.
In or out, in or out. That was the big one. My mother used to say that all the time. You're going to stay in, you're going to come out. Because you're going to let the air conditioning out. Yeah.
This NFL game summary is sponsored by Levi's 100% Cotton Dockers. If you're not wearing Dockers, you're just wearing pants.
To summarize what's happened so far, the Giants have had 2 pass interference penalties that led to the 2 Eagle touchdowns, both by Cunningham. And fake field goals have been a very important ingredient in this contest.
And I still think it's the type of game that is going to be won by one or the other of the quarterbacks. It's not going to be won by the running game, as we've seen. The defense really has control, the defense on both sides. And I think whichever quarterback, whether it's Phil Simms or it's Randall Cunningham, plays from now on, is going to win the game.
16-14, plenty of time left, 11:43. The Giants' lead is 2 points. Their record is 4-0 coming in. The Eagles 2-2. The situation, because it's early in the year, not desperate if the Eagles lose, but certainly they'd have a difficult task to catch the division-leading Giants. That's going to be Megan at the 6-yard line. Hit backwards by Jesse Small. Welcome.
Seen a guy get that excited about a tackle. Man, well, you're a linebacker. You're a top draft choice. They sign you to do stuff like that. Guys are getting more excited about stuff they're supposed to do than they've ever been before. I mean, that's a good hit. I mean, that's helmet to helmet. That puts him right on his back. But I still think that's what you're supposed to do.
That's a first down, Giants. Their own 25, and Simms is going to throw it quickly up the middle of Bavaro. And he's a load to get down. Wes Hopkins led the Eagle tacklers after a gain of 17.
And he's been quiet today, Mark Bavaro. I think that's the second pass he's caught. I know that Buddy Ryan was worried about that before the game. And the pass coverage has been pretty good. But they have always had success with him.
When you rush as many as they rush, it figures you'll be able to get something to the tight end. First down, Giants, their own 42. Hit back to Anderson. And he gets only a yard. Mike Golick, number 90 on the bottom of the pile, made the first contact. Ex-Cleveland Brown. Second down and 8. Giant ball, their own 45, leading by 2. Megan is split out wide to the left. Out there alone with Eric Allen. Midfield. For another NFL update, let's send you again back to our New York studio and Brent Musburger.
Pat, we could have the big upset brewing in Tampa now. 9 minutes to go, and the Buccaneers have busted in another one. A great run by Tate with some slick blocking, 16 yards, and it's 35-21, 9 minutes to go. Back to Pat and John.
So we could lose one of the undefeated.